going on, guys? Thanks for swinging by. I sure do appreciate it. This is vlog number 4. We'll talk about what happened last week, what happened, what's going to happen this next week, and kind of an announcement as well. So something I'm pretty excited for, and we'll get to that here in just a second. So before everybody else, let me get my Go Juice down the hatch here. Yeah. Oof. Coffee is always needed this early in the morning. Okay, so let's talk about last week. Good week. I had a really good week. It was stressful, and Thursday I had a moment of weakness where I had to go after some candy, and I just needed that sugar rush. I fought it as long as I could. I fought it most of the day, and then finally, right before, about 45 minutes before I was going to leave work, I just happened to walk by my boss's cubicle, and there was a little tray of goodness, a little bowl of goodness that I just grabbed a few. But I crushed the workout after work. The next day I had another great workout. Saturday I had a great workout, so I think I made up for it. I also had a couple desserts this week, you know. So working hard on trying to get away from that type of stuff, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from there. But I'm gonna have to do something because things are changing. Things are definitely changing for me, and it's exciting. So this next week, this evening, I'm gonna be doing some traveling. I'm gonna head down and hang out with Dad tomorrow, and then we're going to do a beer tasting dinner at a place called BJ's, which if you guys haven't been to a BJ's restaurant, you should check those out. They've got a few across the United States. I know there's one down in Waco and scattered across the United States. Check them out. They're a microbrewery, really good spot, and good food. They do beer tasting stuff with a dinner. So whenever those pop up, we like to get together, and myself, my brother, and my dad and I, we like to get together and do those. So yeah, still fighting this head cold thing that I got going on. I got my flu shot as well, so that's had some adverse issues with that this week. So and it kind of starting to go into this next week as well. So good thing is I'm not coughing like I was like last year, so I know that stuff isn't down in my chest. It's all just head stuff, sinus, everything else. So that's a good sign for me, and just taking it one day at a time, right? So anyway, so what's the big news? I'm sure that's what everybody is here to hear. And Friday, I was given I got wind of something that's going to happen. You guys know that for 2019, I have a number of different goals. I want to get some instructor certifications knocked out this next year, and I want to get into the ring this next year. And that second piece is the announcement. It appears that my goal was to have it happen by the end of the year. However, it looks like it's going to happen way sooner, and I'm excited about it. So there is a company called Never Surrender MMA. They do fights periodically, about once a quarter, in the local area where I live, and I'm going to get into the ring. I'm going to get hooked up with them. My trainer is hooked up with that group, and if I remember correctly, has actually fought in one of their bouts as well. So Friday he came up and said, "Hey, March 30th, let's do it." And I'm like, oh, that's a lot quicker than I thought. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So March 30th will be my amateur debut in the ring. Now, I have several different hurdles I'm going to have to get over between now and then. Number one is the administrative part of it. I'm going to have to get all the forms filled out. I'm going to have to make sure that the promoter and the guys who are running the fight are, you know, good to go with me being in it and making my amateur debut. There is the health aspect of it. Obviously, there's going to be some physicals that need to get done, and so on and so forth, to ensure that I'm physically fit enough to get into the ring. And then there's the endurance aspect of it. Can I survive three-minute rounds, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot, right? 9 minutes with about 30 seconds, a minute in between each 3-minute round. But you'd be surprised. My gym is solely focused on a round-to-round workout format, and you'd be surprised. Here, these last few workouts, about round 4, I'm gassed out. I'm really gassed out. So you'd really have to you know, make sure that your endurance is good enough. So what that means is I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of tweaking to everything I'm doing, right? So I'm gonna have to start running more. I'm gonna have to make sure that my 4 workouts turn to a minimum of 5 workouts a week, to in addition to stuff that I should be doing at home. So I'm gonna have to get up earlier and you know, come down to the basement. I was just looking at all of my workout equipment that I have over here. Do I have the right weights and dumbbells, kettlebells, got a treadmill, you know, so I've got the tools. Problem is me using the tools, right? So that's something I'm going to have to get a schedule set up and bounce that off with my trainer and make sure we're good to go. So I'm excited. March 30th. Once we get closer, I'll give everybody the details. If for some reason you're near and want to take a part in my debut, you're more than welcome to. I'll get you the details the closer that we get. I may slow down on gun content to focus slowly on working out. So if you see a lot more workout videos, that's probably one of the reasons why. But I'm still going to get to the range at least once a week, if not once every other week. Still going to SHOT Show, you know, still doing the things that I'm passionate about, and you know, being a good steward of the Second Amendment. But right now, my focus, a lot of my focus, I would say probably 70% of my focus is going to steer towards that fight and being ready for it. So, yeah. So let's do this, right? Let's get together. Let's do this. You guys need to hold me accountable. I'm gonna hold you accountable. My vlogs may slow down. I may not do one every week. I may do one every other week, or maybe once a month. I haven't decided that yet. We'll talk about that next week. Yeah, we'll go from there. I'm not going to do a live chat tomorrow because I will be with Pops, and we'll be at the beer dinner, beer tasting dinner. So no live chat tomorrow, but we'll have one the following week, and I'll have some great content throughout the week as well. So thanks, everybody. I sure do appreciate your support. You guys are awesome. As I always say, I can't do it without your support. You guys keep me going, and it means a lot. It means tons. So thanks a lot, and we will see you guys soon. Take care. Have a great week. Let's go crush it. Bye, y'all.